So there was a time in my life where my main goal was climbing the corporate ladder. I wanted to continue to progress in my career. I would stay late. I would come in early. I would work a ton of hours. I would get reports done that no one else wanted to get done, all because I wanted to promote at the company that I was at that time. I already worked about an hour or so away from my home, and I was really invested in that job. I was invested in that career. I was really invested in the company. I believed in the mission. I believed in what they did. I felt like I was being treated well at that job. I mean, I was always there. But with that came with not being with my family often, not being with my daughter, not seeing her a lot, because when she was at school, I was at home, and then I would go to work depending on what my schedule was. So there was a lot of time that was lost during that period. And that company decided to lay us all off, and they decided that they wanted to go in another direction. And in that direction, it caused us to be laid off. Now, I've told this story in another video, but I'm gonna tell you why it's applicable to this video. So when they laid me off, I had looked at all of the time that I had put into this company, all of the hours, the countless times away from my family, my daughter. I'm missing out on experiences with my friends. And they, at the drop of a dime, said, oh, we need to save money here, so we're gonna lay all these people off. I said, I will never again in my life devote my time like that to a company who can lay me off at any time. And I lost all of that time. I was with that company for about 7 years, and I lost a lot of time with my child. I said, I'd never do that again, because the experiences that I missed out on, I can never get those back. Now, that was one scenario. Here's another scenario. We're paying off debt. I'm paying off debt. I'm not gonna say we. I'm paying off debt. I'm saving money. I'm doing all of these things to better myself financially. And a lot of the times when we're doing that, we are sacrificing certain things in order to create those memories, to create those experiences that we want, because our main focus is in the direction of making sure that we're financially secure for the right now and also for the future. There has been a time in my life where I was so focused on that I would not do anything else. I would not create those experiences with my friends and my family. I missed out on a lot. And here I am today. And I said, once I got back into the game, into the finance budgeting world, I will never do that again. So how do you do that? Spend money, because that's what this video is about. How do you spend money guilt-free? Because one thing that I will tell you, in being in this community and being in this this journey of being debt-free and saving money and making sure that we are financially secure for our families, etc., whenever you decide to spend money on leisure or entertainment, there's a lot of guilt that can come from that. You feel like, oh, I'm not supposed to spend money because that's not the right thing to do. But all the while, you are missing out on experiences. You're missing out on certain things. I'm going to make sure that I turn that to me. I'm going to say, I can be missing out on certain things because I'm so focused on paying off debt or doing this or doing that. There's always going to be something. Let me tell you, there's always going to be something that we either know about, don't know about, created the financial problem or didn't, or whatever. There's always going to be something. So I have said to myself in my situation that I'm going to do both, and I'm going to do them both well. And so in this video, I want to talk to you guys about how I am going to be spending money guilt-free. And if any of these things resonate with you, please try them for yourself. But I will no longer do things that will take me, I will no longer be so focused on one thing that I'm neglecting the other thing, which is experiences with my family and friends. And some of them will cost money. You don't always have to do something free, because I think we get also in this budgeting community and we're like, it has to be free. It has to be low cost. Not all the time. And I personally don't subscribe to that. And I don't think that I will for the rest of my life. So let's get into 3 ways that I'm going to spend money guilt-free, especially for summer 2024, because I'm going to be outside. Yeah, so let's get into that. First of all, I want to release anyone from guilt spending. I'm going to give you a disclaimer though, okay? The disclaimer is coming. Don't think it ain't coming. But I want to release you from any guilt of you spending money on the things that make you happy, no matter what that is. Different things make different people happy, and that is okay. So if you want to go spend your money on material things, trips, vacations, that's pretty much the same thing. Well, kind of. Your kids, your family, your friends, dinners, eating out, parties, concerts, whatever it is, be guilt-free in doing those things because they help the soul. For me, it's a mental health thing for me. I need to be happy. I need to feel good. I need to do the things that make me happy inside so that I can continue on this journey. The bottom line is this: life is short, okay? Now, life is not too short for you to just go off the ledge and doing crazy things, but we just never know how long we are gonna be here on this earth. And we never know how long our family and friends will be here. And so we want to live every day like it's the last day. But we also want to plan for the future, of course. So here comes the disclaimer. First and foremost, I'm not telling you to YOLO and forget about all of your responsibilities, all of your goals, all of your financial aspirations of becoming debt-free and saving up your emergency fund, etc. I'm not saying that by any means necessary. And if you got that, that's not what I'm saying, okay? I'm also not saying that you don't need to sacrifice certain things in order to live a better life in the future. I'm also not saying that. I'll give you an example. Last year, I didn't do much of anything because I sacrificed my summer in order to get out of having past due bills and then also starting my debt-free journey. So last summer, I didn't do much of anything. I sacrificed that time. So if you go back and look into some of my videos, you will see where I didn't have much room in the budget to do much of anything. However, in the winter time during the holidays, Christmas, I said, I'm going to go ahead and enjoy the holidays because I need to be able to create this experience with the new relationship that I have with my daughter that, you know, I love, and my best friend who had just lost her mother. And that was more important for me to create that experience, which did cost money, so that we could all enjoy a wonderful holiday season, as opposed to me saying, I'm not doing anything because I'm paying off debt. Yes, I am paying off debt. It's going to take a little bit longer maybe to pay off this debt that I have. However, the experience that was created Christmas 2023 will never be forgotten. My daughter was super happy. My best friend was happy. So there are certain things that we have to just weigh out everything. It is a balance. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not telling you to go into debt to create experiences and do those things. I'm not telling you to do any of that, but I'm going to give you 3 ways that you can do this. Let's get into the ways, because I know I'm like prolonging. I just want to make sure that I'm being clear that I'm not telling you to do anything irresponsible in order to live your best life. Okay? I'm not saying that at all. All right. So number 1, the first thing that I'm going to be doing is I am going to plan my fun. I'm planning for summer 2024. I'm looking at all of the weekends. I'm looking at even all of the days, and I am planning. Rather, it's going to be a free event that I'm going to attend, or an event or any type of entertainment that's going to cost me money. So I am not YOLOing and just going out there and just saying, oh, anything goes, let's live our best life, and I'm just spending. I am being very intentional with the things that I'm doing to ensure my happiness. Now, there are times where you're gonna just do something spontaneously. We know that spontaneous fun is some of the best fun ever, okay? And I'm gonna get to how you can have spontaneous fun, also guilt-free, also debt-free, like you're not creating debt to do those things. But I am 100% going to plan for my fun in the summer. That's with family, friends, etc. I'll already hit people up and say, okay, I'm penciling you in on the 15th because we're going to go do this, and I'm excited about it. I can't wait to see you, friend. I miss you. Family, I'm coming over. I'm going to spend the night with my nieces and nephews, and we're going to do some fun at the house. That's all free. But we are going to have a great time. Whatever it is, you want to plan for your fun, and that will just make it all better. Next, after I'm planning for my fun, I am going to create a budget. I already created a budget, but I'm putting the fun in the budget to make sure that I can afford it. It's, you can go out and have fun, but if you can't afford it, the bottom line is you cannot afford it. So you need to go and adjust some of that fun. But I will be putting my fun in my budget, and I will be working things around based upon the time of month, based upon how much money I do have or don't have, and I'll be working it that way. Now, I'll also be using cash. So using cash does help me to not go over in that budgeted amount that I have for my fun. If I give myself $300 for said event, I only have that $300 and it's in cash. I've already taken it out of the bank. It's not messing with anything else, and I'm able to spend or have that fun and spend that money guilt-free. And then lastly, giving yourself an allowance. Now that allowance will be in the budget. So one thing that I used to struggle with was, well, I don't really know what it is that I want to do. So how could I put that in the budget if I don't know what it is that I want to do or how much it's going to cost, etc. Right? But of course, with you planning, you possibly may know around about how much it is. But you can give yourself an allowance that you put in the budget. And with that allowance, you can do whatever it is that you want to do with that money. It doesn't have to be so broken out like how we have sinking funds and every single thing is broken out. If that is too much for you, then I would just say give yourself an overall allowance, and you can spend that money however you spend it. And then you let that money roll over into the next month. You give yourself the same allowance, no matter what it is, or even if you want to fluctuate the allowance, that's fine too. But you're putting it in your budget so you know what you can or cannot afford on that month. I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to use myself as the example because that's the only way I know how to do it. So I will be giving myself a $500 allowance for the summer, and that's every month. That money is going to come from my side hustle money, and I'm going to take that money to do whatever it is that I want to do. That is eating out. That's going to a play or whatever it is that I decide that I want to do. That allowance is going to be set for that. If I don't spend all 500, let's say I spend 200 and I have 300 left over, that 300 will roll over into the next month, and I'm going to give myself another $500. So then I may have $800. So if I say, I just want to go to the mall and shop, I can go to the mall and shop, but just know, don't spend too much, because if you want to go out to eat the next weekend, you're going to need money in order to do that. So that way I'm going to be spending money completely guilt-free. Guilt-free. The money's already budgeted for. I have the cash for it. I'm spending the money and I'm done. I'm not messing with my bills. I'm not messing with any other debt that I'm paying off. The money that I'm saving for my 1 month ahead, I'm not messing with any of that. And I'm able to do all of it. I'm able to pay my bills on time, all that good financial stuff, but then I'm also able to have fun in the sun, creating memories with my friends and family, which is what I want to do in 2024. So I hope that that was helpful. I want to also leave another tip. And I think this is a very important tip. You always have to remember what works for you works for you. There are so many people that will tell you, you have to do it this way. You have to do it that way. You got to save the money first. You have to not save the money. Oh, you live your best life, because you're always going to be in debt. So do this and do this. And we have so many things coming at us from so many different professionals and content creators and, all the people who are skilled in this area, and everybody wants to tell you what you should and should not do. Do what's best for you and your family, period, point blank. I will do the best that I think that I should do for my family. Of course, with research, of course, responsibly, and of course, considering the obligations that I do have. But I will always do what's best for me and my situation, and knowing what works and what doesn't work. And if I think something works and then it doesn't work, that's okay too. I'm not going to beat myself up about it. People tell me all the time, why are you getting your nails done? You shouldn't be getting your nails done. They say it all the time. And I had to learn to ignore them, especially when I started my debt-free journey. You can't get your nails done. You can't get your nails done. And I had to say, you know what? Wait a minute. Whoa. Me spending I'll just say out on the high end, $150 every month to get my nails done. And that's on the high end, mind you. That's not going to get me no closer to debt freedom than me not spending the money, period, point blank, in my life. I've paid off, proudly, I will say, about what is it, guys? $16,000 worth of debt within a short period of time. I'm going to keep getting my nails done. I'm going to take a break for 2024, and I'm going to enjoy my family, my friends, my new granddaughter experiences. I'm going to be outside enjoying the sun, because last summer I was in the house, y'all. I was in the house. I had no spins, okay? I was on a no spin challenge. I mean, I was excited because I was getting from up under all that pressure that I had on me. But now I want to live. And there's so much going on out here in the world. I just want to live. I need to live. I need to live, because we never know what's going to happen in the future. And I don't want to be so fixated on something that I'm neglecting the things that do my heart well and just make my heart sing. So this is the way that I will be spending money guilt-free summer 2024. And if I've said anything that helps you in this video, please let me know down below. You know, if you, however you're spending money guilt-free, let us know that down below so that we can encourage others. If this is not your season, it's not your season. And that's okay. If you're like, nope, this season, my butt is in the house, that is okay. That's okay, because your time will come when your time will come. Everybody is different. This world is colorful. There's totally a lot of different scenarios and situations. And don't let someone make you feel guilty because you decide to take some time off to do the things that make your heart sing. I didn't introduce myself before. I'm kind of late at it, but if you are new here, my name is Jasmine, aka Budget Treasures, and here on my channel I talk about all things finance with the emphasis on budgeting, saving money, and paying off debt. If that is something that you love, if that's something that you want to continue to hear about, if I said anything in this video that you liked, please subscribe to the channel. We are almost at 60,000 besties in the community, and I'm super excited about it. If you are a returning bestie, hey girl, hey, if you loved anything about this video, please leave it down below. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. And I will see you in the next video. Go be great, besties. Peace out. And just know that I will be doing vlogs of me being outside. I do need a vlog camera. I keep on saying that. I am going to get one, but I am going to be vlogging me being outside. So I also don't want you guys to be shocked either. Well, you won't be, because you'll see me budgeting for my allowance, and I'll be talking about the things that I'm going to be doing, but I'm going to be vlogging those things as well. So I was supposed to end this video when I said peace out, but really I'm ending it now. All right, besties, go be great. Peace out.